I remember when I used to think homeless people were just crazy, ranting people on the street. I'd say how they just needed to get a job, stop doing drugs, fix their lives, and get on with things. But that was before I learned what I learned, saw what I saw, and found out what kind of choices I was able to choose when it came time I chose. Needless to say, that's how I ended up here.
And where is here? We call it Blunt Alley, and or home. We don't care what the city called it. We call it Blunt Alley because the first time the Nomad walked through here, he found an unsmoked blunt. Thought it was a good omen, so he put down roots. And possibly fungus.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
As you can see, Nomad really doesn't have much in the way of manners. But it is quite possible that he grew up in a barn. Was it a barn, Nomad?
This time he's talking to you, Nomad.
Shut up, Squeeze.
Okay.
I want to know if it was a bar, Nomad.
No, it wasn't a fucking barn.
We call him Nomad because no one really knows where he's from. He said if anybody ever guessed it, that he'd tell us, but no one's ever guessed it. Some people say he's from nowheres at all.
Everyone here already knows about me, so shut up.
Don't mind him. He is, as we'd say, ignorant.
Just let me sleep another hour and then I'll put up with all your bullshit.
Did the raccoon wake you up too?
What raccoon?
It walked right through here. It didn't wake you up?
Raccoon? Damn good thing it didn't wake me up.
Me neither.
I was awake for hours after that. I thought it might come back.
That's because you're jumpy, like a prison bitch.
He is. Dropped the soap one too many times.
If I'm dreaming about butt fucking, somebody's getting fucked.
What do you mean by fucked?
Not the butt love.
Oh, whatever.
I get fucked all the time. Do you know how my buddy Squeeze got his name?
Because I care about personal hygiene.
Because he was obsessive compulsive.
No one can get the last little bit out of the toothpaste roll like that man can. And he eats it.
How can something that cleans be nasty?
Most things that clean are things that would poison you to eat.
I don't eat Comet just because the package makes me hungry.
Comet makes you hungry?
I'm not the only one. There's a reason you keep it at children's reach. I mean, look at the packaging.
I'm hungry.
You're homeless. You're supposed to be hungry.
When you're right, you're right. You know, I'd even go so far as to say that if I had a Comet tube here, I'd consider eating it.
I knew you would.
You're a wise man, brother.
You throw a dog a bone, brother.
Let's get this bullshit over with. He's lucky, so we call him Lucky. And you're Grant because you're smart enough to get a research grant and dumb enough to be homeless. So we mock you every time we say your name.
Well, what got into you?
Thought you didn't want nothing to do with his imaginary friends.
Don't mind him.
I don't want nothing to do with his imaginary friends, but those friends just woke me up an hour early.
What, you gonna watch or something?
No, just don't want to nurture his fucking crazy shit.
Don't worry. I know you're not a psychological disorder.
Fucking nut bar.
What does that mean?
So many nuts you can't even fit them in the cupboard.
What else could it be? But Grant ain't crazy, just misunderstood.
I can't be crazy, because nobody thinks that I'm crazier than I am. And if you recognize that you're acting crazy, it proves you're not crazy.
No, crazy people don't realize they're crazy. That's how I know Squeeze is crazy.
There's nothing crazy about eating toothpaste.
I rest my case.
Yeah, well, your teeth are gonna fall out way before my teeth do.
Fruitcake.
That is so many kinds of fruit that you can't eat them all at once unless you bake them in a cake.
What else could it be?
It may not be much, but it's home.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
And these assholes are my family.
I can feel the love.
I'm not mocking you when I say your name. I just want your attention.
It's okay, Squeeze. It's not like I don't make fun of you.
Grant, you're the stupidest smart man I've ever met.
You remember that feeling of being a lost child? I feel that way at least once a day. Oh, no rhyme intended. It's really an amazing world we live in, but it can be hard to tell the smoke from the mirrors. We see models on billboards talking about fitness, but we don't know how many were airbrushed to make them look perfect. I hear most people driving BMWs are 6 digits in debt and only afford the BMWs to make other people think that they can afford them. It's amazing how many people live beyond their means just to seem more impressive. Overcompensation at its finest.
And why? Because we're all a frightened child inside. Ironically, it's that feeling that makes us feel that we're all alone that is the one thing we have in common with everyone.
Grant!
Oh, hey, what's going on, Lucky?
Hey, yo, you're not gonna believe this, okay? But there I was, panhandling with my lucky hat, right? And I was checking out my chain to see if I got it for a morning Mickey, And, I go in my hat, and look what I found.
There you go again. Getting all lucky.
I do what I can. So, care to ride across the city and then walk back?
A nice scenic tour?
Break the monotony of our area.
A vacation from being homeless? Why not?
Perfect.
The word normal refers to the most frequent occurrence, or the norm. The truth is that everyone is a little bit crazy, and it's normal to be crazy simply because everyone is. A vegan can think it's crazy to eat meat. I think it's crazy to deny animals their rightful place in my stomach. Somewhere around 1/3 of the people in this world live without electricity, and you'd be surprised to find out how many think we're crazy for living in cities, needlessly complicating our lives.
So you're finally giving up?
I don't get it. Every 3 weeks, like clockwork, there's a Motherload toothpaste. But it's not there.
You still found a couple of others.
I hope nothing bad happened to them. Every 3 weeks. No matter how much is left.
Maybe they're on vacation.
One time, they went on vacation and they threw out half a tube. I was in heaven.
I think I remember that.
You were there. It doesn't make sense. I don't think they died. They don't use old people toothpaste. I hope they didn't move away.
Maybe Lucky's right. Grant isn't the crazy one.
It gives me good breath, and it keeps my burps minty fresh all day. That doesn't make me crazy.
Wait, who are you just talking to?
No one. Who else would I be talking to?
Then why weren't you looking at me?
Do I always have to look at you when I talk to you?
Looked like you were talking to nothing, just like Grant.
What the fuck? What's going on?
This isn't good. Get behind me.
How you boys doing today?
Good. You?
We're just a little bored looking for some special kind of entertainment that's hard to come by.
We ain't gay.
I have a different kind of entertainment in mind.
We ain't gay.
Listen to this guy, straight past the bullshit. I like it.
We ain't fucking gay.
My buddy and I are fight enthusiasts. The fights last night sucked and left us wanting for a little action.
So what? You're looking for a fight?
Easy there, Tiger. No, we're not looking to fight you.
Then what?
We want you guys to fight each other. Winner takes the lobster.
$50 each?
Deal.
No.
Finish convincing your friend.
That's $100 for a fight.
A fight you're gonna win.
Come at me with everything you got, and I'll try not to hurt you.
But I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Buy you chicken nuggets for my share of the money.
But I'll have to buy Band-Aids for my share.
I'll supply the Band-Aids and get you a tube of toothpaste.
With $50, after all that, you only have, like, $5 left.
Even though you lose, you'll win.
What keeps most of us from realizing how crazy we are is rationalization and justification. Our minds are built to function by rationalizing our actions with reasons which give us justification as to why we were right.
I can't remember the last time we rode one of these things.
Me neither. I love it. Somebody else has to drive. There's usually some cute girl to see somewhere along the ride.
Yeah. Yes, my friend. Today we ride like kings.
Yeah. Kings in our Royal Electric Chariot.
And I didn't even tell you the best part.
No?
Huh? I got enough for a morning Mickey.
You're like an angel. A dirty, stinking angel.
I figured we hit the big lick boat by the phone place. We'll at the phone place.
Which... Wait. You mean that place that I got caught trying to take that bottle of wine? And I had to run for my life?
Yeah, that place.
You're gonna have to go in that place. I can't go in there.
Relax, man. They're gonna remember you.
Oh, they might. You know, I never forget a face.
But they work at a liquor store. They're probably too drunk all the time to remember something so long ago.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have tried to do it, but I wanted to impress that girl. I thought if I could get it out, get her drunk, get it out, I'll get laid for sure.
Well, it's probably for the best. I know I get itchy enough without those VDs.
Oh, now it's coming back to haunt me. Oh, what if they ambush me better this time? You know, I had to fight my way out last time, and I can't run like I used to.
You know, it's okay, buddy. I'll go inside. You just wait outside.
I can't breathe.
No, dude, you're good. You're just having one of those anxiety attack things. You're good. Okay, just relax and listen to the sound of my voice. Pretend you're on the beach. You know, nice day, no cloud in the sky. It's nice and hot. Not stupid hot, but you know that kind of hot when you're running on the sand, but like cool enough to be under the shade? You know, that kind of hot. You're lying on the blanket on the beach. You know, there's pretty girls running around, wearing like nothing on, like bikinis. It's nice. And then there's also, you know, kids running around as well, making sandcastles. And then, you know, kids are knee deep in the water as well, and they playing frisbees. You know, you feel better?
Yeah, I do feel better.
All right. I got you, brother.
I'm sorry you had to see that. That wasn't one of my finer moments.
Oh, I think this is us coming up. Oh, let's go.
In this world of image, smoke, and mirrors, there are a lot of things beyond our control. Half the time, we all seem to struggle to control ourselves. We force ourselves to live just doing the best that we can. Most of us have learned by now that if you're going to make an omelet, you've got to break a few eggs. We just all hope not to be that egg.
You guys ready? We expect to see some blood.
You'll get your blood.
I
So sure about this, Nomad.
Get your war face on.
The real question is, how far are we willing to go to get what we want from life? Could you hurt someone just to get yourself ahead a little bit? Would you throw someone under the bus to get their seat? How many times have you walked by a homeless person without even looking at them? Sometimes I feel like a living ghost. Just like a dead ghost, some people acknowledge that we exist, but most want nothing to do with any of us ghosts, living or dead. They're just keeping their eyes on the prize, fighting the daily grind of life, trying to step on people to get ahead or trying to stay out from understep. Another day, another dollar. Rats in a maze looking for their cheese. Dog eat dog world. Insert more tired cliches here.
I think they're all crazy. And a lot of them probably think that I'm crazy. But that's what makes me so incredibly normal.
Of course it does.
Sometimes we even hurt the ones we love trying to help them. In the end,
What we all need to realize is that life gets messy. It's not perfect. In this world of illusion, it's hard to even tell whether we're doing right or wrong. But happiness is not a fish that you catch, it is a meal you create. And success is getting up one more time than you got knocked down. Even if you have no control, life is still what you make it. Me, I've got my home, got my family. What else could I possibly need?
I got $35 left.
My jaw hurts.
Just shut up and eat your nuggets.